One, two, three, four. Sync. Go. Okay.
Hello.
Wow, we're back with Xenoblade. Who would have
Been too
fucking
long.
guessed?
10,000 years, as the genie said in Aladdin.
It
Uh,
really has felt like 10,000 years.
oh my gosh, it's been a long time since we did Xenoblade. We got very busy. But now,
Yeah.
here we are back with the classics. Heck, I bought Xenoblade during the time we haven't recorded. So,
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
mhm.
Have you even started playing it yet?
I have not, because I got into Persona 4 Golden recently.
Oh,
So,
have you finished P5R?
no, I haven't.
So you're
I don't
literally
think.
just juggling two Persona games at the same time.
Look, you know what I said? It was a long time ago. I don't even think it's on like the recording, but like I was juggling Persona 4 and then Persona 5R, and now I'm doing Golden, and I'm just playing Golden. It makes me realize how much I really, really like Yosuke. Like, I really played him dirty last time. I like Golden. I like Yosuke.
Yosuke
My
is the best, dude. Like,
arguably the best friend character, I would
also, I
say.
don't know why I don't have a yellow dotted, like, path to follow.
Oh, did it disappear?
Uh,
Or do you not? Are we not? We're not doing the main quest, right? Or are
no,
we
we
just
are,
doing more?
because we did a
Okay.
grind session in between, last session
Oh,
and this one.
the grind. That was a nice. We just kind of talked. There wasn't really anything specific that happened. If anyone wants to know,
Yeah,
kind of ran
honestly,
around.
yeah.
We
Nothing really happened.
we finished our Colony 6 thing, and then we were like, okay, now what? And then we just did some like small stuff. Nothing crazy.
Really?
Mystery Girl Rescue.
We already completed that, though.
Oh, this is insane.
But, like, how do I... Does it just not set itself?
This We're having a bit of technical errors.
Nah.
Oh, okay, right,
It's
right.
just, like, I'm really wondering why it's not... Maybe it's because I'm in a different loading zone.
We're going up the spine today, if I recall
Oh,
correctly.
yeah, there's the yellow dotted brick road.
Oh, it might have only been in like the town, like the Nokopan town. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh boy, man, this has been a hot minute since I've seen this shit.
You're a
Oh
tiny
my
bit
god.
quiet, and I have you at
I am?
max volume. Yeah.
Hello?
Well,
Better?
yeah, I can still hear you. It's just like... Maybe it's because my computer settings are a bit low. I don't know. I can figure that out later.
Bizarre. Hopefully I'm not too quiet, because that would suck.
I think you'll be fine in the recording. It's just personally for me, you're a little bit quiet.
That's okay. Understood. I mean, like, to be fair, the first few recordings we ever did were like super quiet. Like, you could barely hear us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
So
happens
hopefully it can be
when
fixed.
the editor is lazy, aka me.
No, I'm demanding you to be unlazy, starting now.
Oh, damn it. You called me
Yeah,
out.
I'm calling you out. Should be less lazy. I know editing's rough though, so like I feel you.
Yeah, it's kind of rough in Movie Maker. It's not... it's a thing. It's a thing.
That's fair. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what's been going on. I don't even know what to talk about, man. It's been like too long. I don't even know what we've been doing recently.
Honestly, I don't know where this yellow brick road is taking me, but yeah, yeah. A lot of things have happened, but we don't have anything new to talk about, in a sense.
Not, not really. Uh, Honestly, it's been a lot of just vibing for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what I have been trying to do though? You know what I just thought about? Because I'm gonna try to do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you a little tale. So a couple months ago, a buddy of mine found, like, he went to Goodwill. As he does, he goes like maybe once a week just to see what the heck is there. It's before quarantine. Maybe, I want to say like November. He found these super old comics of like Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. They were still sealed.
Ooh.
Well, not sealed, but like they were like put in like little sleeves and whatnot, and they were obviously used, but they were in really damn good condition. But the thing is that there wasn't the whole set. There was like maybe 75% of all the comics, and we're like, okay, that's weird. They made a Dungeons and Dragons comic, so we did a
Huh.
little digging. Turns out DC did it in like the late 80s, early 90s, and there
Okay.
is no plot. Like we tried to dig around for a plot, like there is nothing. So we're sitting there like, okay, because like we have all the comics and there's some sort of like continuing storyline, but like everything we found, it was like super vague. So we were like, okay, looks like we're gonna be the first ones to read these comics, but first we need to get the whole set. We only
Okay.
got maybe 75%. We had like all of the enter, and we're missing like the first beginning ones. Like we're missing 1 through 3, 5 through 8. I want to say 10, something like that. We're close, is what I'm. And like this has been something that's been going on for months. Like we go to a comic shop and we see if there is anything, and cross our fingers we find one that we don't have.
Okay.
So it's not like they're hard to find either. Like on eBay, maybe they're like $1.50, $2 for like an issue. But we're just hell bent on trying to like find them in actual comic shops. It's become sort of like an adventure for us. That sounds
Find the
like
hidden
so
MacGuffin.
stupid. I know, but we're actually genuinely curious about like why is there nothing about this? Like, is it just a bad? Is it a bad like comic? Like we're just stumped. So here we are. We're trying to get the whole set. I don't know who any of the characters are because we're missing the first issue. So yeah, here we are. We're gonna try to get the whole set. We keep splitting costs, and I just kind of hold all of them because I own a bunch of old Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Yeah.
So it just looks good on my shelf. Plus, he doesn't really have a place to store it. So yeah, we are splitting it up, and then we're going to both read the comics and see what we think about it. So I'm assuming it's either going to be laughably bad, like way off, which I really hope it gets way off because it's at least entertaining, or it's going to be really underrated and actually kind of good. The only thing I worry about is if it's like actually shit, and it's not good, and it's just boring to read.
Okay.
That's the one thing.
That's the worst kind of bad. Like, not like the bad it's good kind of thing, but the bad it's like boring kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, because I really like watching shitty movies, and the issue is that I don't want to watch a really I don't want to watch a shitty movie that isn't funny.
I want to get into watching shitty movies because it sounds hilarious to do, but like I don't really have access to shitty movies, and I don't really have too many other people that would probably want to do that, and so I'm just thinking, well, I'm not gonna watch a shitty movie by myself.
Would you want to watch one of the worst movies I've ever watched, period?
Birdemic?
No, it's much worse. Oh my god, I'm just gonna tell another story. I'm like an old man.
Okay.
So what happened was, I was at a dollar store, or no, I was at Mega Media Exchange, and so we went to like the dollar store movie bin, and we were determined to find something, something silly, sit down and go, haha, it's a laugh.
Okay.
And we found those like really bad, like 3 movies in one disc, right?
Oh.
We found one of those, and we were determined to watch them all.
Oh no.
Most of it's just schlock. Like, most of it's just bad. Like, it's not even that entertaining. And we're not even done with it. Because there was one movie that we watched that I wanted to blow my brains out. And that is the movie is called Gooby.
Okay.
I'm not even shitting you. That's the movie title.
What?
And
so what is Scooby about?
Okay.
Give me
so
a
for context,
detailed synopsis about what Gooby is.
how do I explain Gooby? Okay, so here's what happened. We decided that we couldn't handle Gooby alone before we watched it. We decided to get 2 other friends to sit down. And it is the best movie to make fun of. Period. Like, it was horrible, but I think that's what made it so good. Okay. How do I explain Gooby? It's about a kid, and he is moving, and he talks about his amulet of fire and that it protects him from danger because his mom's gonna take it. And we laughed about that for like a solid 10 minutes. We like paused the movie. We kept yelling about the amulet of fire, and people were like, "Max, put that in our Dungeons and Dragons game." I eventually did. But anyway, point is, so he leaves behind a bear, and that bear is magical and becomes sentient.
What?
It's like a magic teddy bear.
Excuse me?
Yeah, but you know what that bear does? You know what's terrifying about Gooby?
What?
Gooby goes from a teddy bear that's kind of scary, it's like a kind of creepy teddy bear, to a fully grown man. Like, it goes from like, you know, it's like a man in a bear suit. But it's so disgusting because the bear suit doesn't blink the entire movie. And it's like painted on eyes. And Gooby has the same expression the entire movie. Guess who? Oh god.
Oh, cutscene.
This is important. I'll tell you more about Gooby later.
You got to see one of the really good perks of Melia in that battle, but I don't know if you noticed.
I did not. I was too busy talking
Chain
about Gooby.
attack. She can use her talent art multiple times, and talent art is basically a wild card.
Oh dang.
So you can chain like a max 5, any color you want, and you can change with Melia.
Oh dang, that's really cool.
As long as you have a few orbs.
It is all right, Shaw. Destroying the Telethia is beyond us.
We're not gonna destroy it?
And mourn those who perished.
Never
Who
met
perished?
Okay.
the men you lost. I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge. And the crushing pain of losing those close to you.
Bro, stop showing me this
Can't
viewer.
stand by and let another person experience what I have. This monster is going down. I'll trap him
green.
with the Monado. Then the rest of you hit the Telethia with everything you have.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this isn't an important cutscene.
Yeah, but like, the music is cool.
Yeah, it kind of slaps.
Yeah. All the music in this game is really good, except for Bionis Interior.
Yeah, that was pretty shit. Anyway, Gooby. So Gooby, as himself, he's there to like have a good time with the kid. But you know, like when you're a kid, and, like you get a toy, and then you get bored of the toy, and you like ignore it, you like throw it away.
Yeah.
That's what happens to Gooby. And it's like kind of dark if you think about it. So what happens is that he's like this creepy bear that only the kid can see. And, like he's real. Like he's like walking around, he's doing his thing, but he hides from adults in the shittiest way possible. Like he went to we followed him to school. Gooby followed the kid to school, and then was like creeping outside the windows, and no one saw him. And the teacher had Wolverine hair. That's he's like obsessed with trying to find Gooby. Think like Mr. Crocker, but he's bad. But he's the best character in the movie.
Okay.
Period. He's so over the top, it's amazing. But Gooby's like creepy, and like the kid builds him like a cabin like behind his house, and then like he leaves Gooby there, and Gooby gets bored and upset that he's not doing anything with the kid. Like Gooby gets genuinely pissed that the kid isn't hanging out with him because he's hanging out with his other friends. He's like, what the fuck? It's kind of fucked up. But the best part about the Gooby, and I think it's a personalized experience for us, because we didn't realize that the disc was scratched.
Ooh.
The movie ended, and it cut on it. The kid going to like this school, like abandoned school building, and the floor gives out under him. and Gooby is trying to save him, and then it just cut out when he fell. Like he was falling, and then it cut out. So we like it froze. We were like, is it gonna keep going? And then it sent us back to menu. We laughed. And we were like, okay, let's try to fast forward it. We did, and then it just cut out again. Oh, at the kid falling. I guess that's the end of Goofy.
So. Okay. The kid just dies at the end.
He just fucking dies. Like we both had to be like, it's just Goofy. And then we made like jokes. Like I made a theory that Goofy was actually Satan, and like it had a like the kid like it was like a Christianity thing the whole time. And I thought that was kind of silly, but like, oh my god, it was so stupid. I've never experienced a movie like Gooby before. I don't think I ever can again. If you want to watch Gooby, you have to have an iron, like you have to have a soul.
Before I watch Gooby, I need to watch the classic that is Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
You haven't seen The Room?
No. I know the quotes, but I haven't actually seen the movie.
It is so funny. It's so hard to find a copy of it these days. I don't have a copy, to be fair. I saw it like a long time ago. I really want to like...
Who would have thought?
Oh, excuse me. I'm burping at the moment. I'm gross. But like, I want to try to find a copy of The Room. I don't know where I would find one, but I want one.
Tommy Wiseau's masterpiece.
Yeah, The Room. I see no downside to it.
I'm pretty sure Tommy Wiseau is actually like completely self-aware about like how bad The Room is, and he just like takes in like all of like the ironic like fun everybody has.
I don't know anymore. Like he's kind of a meme, but
he is a meme.
I think that's like. I think he kind of realized that that's how he gets like views if he's just kind of a meme.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead. Did you see?
Oh my god, she's talking to herself like a crazy person.
Well, I mean, she did finish what... Oh, why was there a frame drop there? Whatever.
I don't know.
You're welcome.
She do be kind of cute though, but not as cute as Fiora. I rest my case.
Holy shit, Ricky did like a triple front flip.
I love Ricky, look at him.
Ricky is the best. I'm really sad that I couldn't get your reaction to him on camera because audio.
I like, oh god, I'm so sad that, yeah, the audio cut out. It was amazing.
The sandwich episode.
Sandwich episode, the infamous sandwich episode where I ate a sandwich for 40 minutes. I had the same sandwich yesterday. So
really?
That must have been a sign. That
what was your sandwich? Or did you
it sounds really gross if I, like, the name is called the Apocalypse, and it sounds like I'm eating, like, 10 pounds of beef, but it's not that. It's, like, not beef, 10 pounds of pork, but, like, it's maybe, like, a normal sandwich with, like, coleslaw and, like, pickles. It's really good. It kind of slaps. I'll tell you the place, it's a local place. But dang. Oh, does he got the debt, baby?
Your debt.
Yeah!
Yeah, he repaid his debt by being the village hero.
Debt.
Your little ponds ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back
Yes.
quite a bit.
Will you continue
My
being
boy.
the hero?
Frontier village. A new prophecy has been
fuck?
told. Our
A new prophecy?
Hereupon Slayer of Dino Beast will further his legend by accompanying the
Yes,
home
he's stuck with
of their
us.
travels.
They're just scamming
okay
him.
with
Like,
that.
if you stay here, we will make you pay your debt.
I love it so much.
Ricky never hear this. It was prophesied many years ago.
Yes, it was prophesied.
Make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Ricky mad! Ricky!
Yes, my
Go
boy.
with these people. For the sake of the village, you
This guy's
must
just a
go.
little.
My instinct
He's
is
just memeing
never
on him.
wrong.
Yeah.
Do not
Dunga's
worry,
just
Ricky.
memeing on him, dude.
Your
Oh
little
man,
ones will
like,
be
I don't know
taken
if I said this in an
care
earlier
of.
episode, but I really wish I could do a Ricky impression just on the spot.
I think you did. It's a bit. Whoa, bro.
Dada.
It's his kids.
Ricky, what on by honest is going on?
He's a dad.
Ricky, wifey pun, and little pun.
You have got to be joking. Wife
Yes, he's a
and
dad.
children. Ricky, how old are you?
Children.
Ricky have 40 years.
He's 40.
Friends look
I said he
Dude,
was like
doesn't even look like he's
35.
40.
Just surprised.
Dang, that's kind of epic. My guy does not age.
Oka borrow monies for Little Pond's food. Chief Danga know best. Ricky must work for Little Pond's to have good life.
God damn
Okay.
it.
Ricky will. Okay, Oka. Ricky, happy to join
Damn, bro.
friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, furball.
Okay, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Ryan,
Ryan.
for your seal
Man,
of approval.
Ryan is growing on me.
Yeah,
I feel like I needed some time for
Now
Ryan.
you can return
I
with
told you
your
that you would like
fair
Ryan later on.
Helheim,
Yeah,
my
that's
dear.
true.
Indeed.
I mean, I
Thank
don't
you,
know.
Danga.
Like, usually I can
My
tell
thanks
when
for
I'll
your
really
gracious
like
help.
best friend
Not
characters.
at
So I was kind of
all.
like, with Ryan for a while, but yeah, he grew on me.
Restored to the
Yeah.
Magna region.
I think Ryan gets a couple of really cool moments later on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know how it is with like anime, because
And
this is
with
an anime basically.
JRPGs.
Anime and JRPGs.
Different world. Not fit
Everybody
for
has
us,
to
mate.
have their own arc.
Yeah, that's
The only
that's
one
how it
here
gotta
that
be.
doesn't get their own arc is Ricky.
Ricky's got an arc. He's doing it for things, you know?
He's the Sanji of the group.
Honestly, yes. Oh my god.
Oh right, fucking One Piece. I'm still
Oh, God,
watching
did you
that.
catch up? Did you catch up?
I just finished Dressrosa.
You are too kind.
And
I love the beginning of Dressrosa. Like the whole
See, I
Colosseum and like
told
the
you.
the architecture and
setup.
like the setup, of course, and like also like the music and like the culture within Dressrosa. And like at first the toys are actually a pretty cool gimmick.
dude, they dropped the ball though. Like, I'm happy you agree that they just kind of dropped the ball at the end
Like,
there.
and I was even fine with Sabo eating the devil fruit because, like, if Sabo didn't eat it, like, what would Luffy do with it? Would he just keep it and, like, force, like, I don't know, like,
I don't
Usopp
know.
to eat it or
It'd
something?
be cool. It'd be cool if like Zoro got it. That'd be a sweet fruit for Zoro to have.
Yeah, but, like, also I think Sabo deserves it more because, like, brothers and all that.
Oh, I feel like Sabo was just kind of like pulled out of Ichiro Oda's ass and went, you are the one that will get the devil fruit later, but not
True,
now.
Sabo did feel kind of forced in when he was first introduced. Like, I thought Luffy only had one brother.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
But, like,
Also,
Sabo is actually, like, a good character, I feel. Even if it did feel a little bit forced.
I think Sabo's okay. I thought Sabo was really cool at first, but then I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of like, it's kind of like there to get the flame fruit.
Yeah.
I don't think he's used very much later, so it's like, okay.
How far did you
Sweet.
watch into the anime, out of curiosity?
I got to maybe the next arc, like halfway through that. I was kind of like, I mean, I got to the end of Dressrosa. I think I've said multiple times that I kind of stopped at the end of Dressrosa, but I did watch like maybe a couple episodes of the next arc. So you're about where I am.
Yeah, I just started the next arc, and why are there furries?
That's the reason why I stopped. Like, you can have anthropomorphic animals or whatever. It's just it was
Don't give
really
them
weird.
human breasts, please.
Yeah, they're like really heavily sexualized, and I'm kind of like,
Permit me to act as your guide to
I'm not
Earthsea,
about that.
Of
Sorry,
course.
Chief.
We'd love you to.
but I must warn you.
I don't know.
Earthsea is vast.
Definitely not.
Do
I
you
mean,
know
Sanji
what-
doesn't seem to mind, but,
There's a dark
like...
tower at the head,
Oh,
to
yeah.
be honest.
But Sanji, you know,
saw it in a
he's
vision.
Sanji. The
Sanji's
thing I will
Sanji.
say though,
A dark
the thing I
tower?
will say though is that Sanji does get a really good
Then we
arc
need not search at all.
later on.
So you've
I
got
hear
it.
that, and I hear that it's the next
Our
arc
buddy was telling
after...
us.
I have seen it.
I hear it's after the Zoa arc, which is what we're on, the what I'm on, the anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, that arc.
And I hear that the next arc after Zoa is actually really good.
Melia, have you ever been there?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
I don't
heard
know.
like they really set up Sanji well. Like a buddy of mine has been telling us. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Sanction, eh?
Yeah, but it's
That
like
means we'll
It's
be
Valentina
dang.
Romanov from Cyberpunk.
I've heard that
Cyberpunk.
Earthsea is home to an
That is,
empire
yes,
ruled
it
by
is
the High
Valentina
Entier.
Romanov. Cyberpunk.
Well, whenever I can't say the actual person's name, I just refer to their Cyberpunk character.
That is fair. I am Mo from Cyberpunk.
Yes.
A sanction is permission from
Oh,
someone
right.
in
Fucking
your place.
Cyberpunk.
An empire must
Ugh.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, well, we're not gonna talk about all of it in detail, but I have been feeling kinda stressed about Cyberpunk recently.
A group of
Yeah.
so-called loyal types.
It's safe to say that, like, last night I basically, like, wrote, like, a 5-paragraph, like, essentially kind of, like, a letter of resignation at, like, worst.
I hope not though. I really hope that you, I don't know, come back. 'Cause it'd be
There
really
have
cool.
been a few misunderstandings within that, within what I wrote, and I'm like, okay, like, I might have misinterpreted a few things. I'll give everybody that. But the first thing the game master says to me after I write all of that is that, like, oh, but Cyberpunk isn't D&D. I'm like, oh, and I'm just thinking, okay, but I'm using D&D as a reference for game balance. Like, I generally know how a game should and shouldn't be balanced, and it's not balanced. But he's like,
okay. We were talking about this last night, and specifically like, what like happened in like the game balance. And I don't want to go into detail here because like I don't know if I want to just bring all this up. But after like consideration and stuff that happened, like it is pretty fairly balanced. Like you know how we had that whole mission, we were like, oh, we're gonna go kill Kenny or whatever.
yeah.
We got our ass handed to us hard.
And Kenny basically DM'd me later that night, like, hey, remember that we're, allies with this company now? That we, actually successfully, destroyed Arasaka Towers? I'm like, oh, right, what happened to that? They're like, they killed Mo and Basilio. I'm like, cool. Now I just look like an idiot.
Wait, you're aligned with another company?
What?
Well, what? Well, that explains a lot. Oh my god. Yo.
Well, it's because the Arasaka headquarters were successfully destroyed, or, like, not the headquarters, but the towers.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
even
god.
though I was supposed to play a part in that, you just fucking, like, chased me to the ends of the earth and kidnapped me and shot me in the leg to the point where I can't even use it anymore.
I was like getting so pissed off because my whole plan was like,
What is it?
excuse me, my whole plan was like, I want to like keep him alive
In that?
because we might need him, but the problem is that you just kept resisting, and I was like, stop.
Look, you have to admit, I gave you a damn good fight.
That's true. You really did.
For a
Like-
support character that dies in, like, 2 hits?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my argument for you right now as to why you should keep playing, I'll get into it later. I feel like discussing this on the when we're recording isn't the best place, you know.
Well, yeah,
But,
but, like, I just wanted to say, like, yeah, this is how I feel about Cyberpunk right now.
Oh,
also
holy
important
shit.
cutscene.
What? Yeah. That's a human though. What the fuck? He's not robot.
I forgot this cutscene existed.
What the fuck? He's gonna stop me there? Okay. Yeah, but anyway. Oh my god, we got so we got.
Oh my god,
absolutely-
Earthsea, I love this place.
Is it cool? Oh my god, yo, floating islands.
Traversing this place can be a pain in the ass if you fall off the islands, but the music here,
Ah,
so good.
slaps.
Well, it's just so
It's good to hear.
calming. Like, you could fall asleep to
Who
this
thought
music.
Earthsea was right on top of Ricky's village?
Well, once it starts playing.
Damn.
Dive deep enough, you can
Oh,
look
is that
for
why
a
the
tree.
place was blue?
Perhaps you should try.
We literally just went up to a sea on top of the Bionis' crown.
Haven't decided yet.
Got you. Why is the water floating though? It's just like magic.
Is
I
something wrong?
honestly forgot.
Aren't you curious?
magic.
Why we're going to Prison
I mean,
Island,
I don't think there's a lot of
It is
just
not
like,
common
oh,
for
it's
Hollis to
magic
visit this
Well,
in this game.
You may
Yeah,
have
there's
good
some of
reason,
that,
forgive
but
me,
like
I do
the
not pry into
set
other
pieces
people's business.
actually do make sense
It's
to an
definitely buggy
extent.
or short.
That's true. It's like I'm not gonna
Dare
lie,
you,
like
you
before
clown.
the
It's
freaking
okay,
jungle was
Melia.
awesome.
We're not strangers
Yeah.
anymore.
Magna
we're gonna
Forest
talk-
is a pretty cool area,
Magna Forest
albeit a
is
bit
really cool.
underutilized.
Oh, that makes me sad.
You were right.
That's a
Um,
really
Then you
freaking
listen
cool
to our
place.
story.
Well, you can come back to the areas. Magna Forest has the
Yes.
most side
Tell me why you were
quests
here.
because Frontier
Basically,
Village has a million
it all started when-
NPCs.
Oh,
And they
we're
like
gonna-
basically give you more side quests as you cross certain like checkpoints, essentially.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
I'd heard about
It's
the
like
lack of
Colony
assault in the
6
lower
too.
regions, but did not know the situation was
Oh
so
my
grave.
God.
But without actually rebuilding it.
How lucky
Ugh.
we are.
Okay, thank God. I don't want to rebuild another Colony
Hey.
6.
What's that?
Anyway, so we just caught Melia up on
Is
stuff.
that?
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
that's the thing.
that's the point of interest we
We
have
were
to go
looking at
to.
Prison
That's
Island.
the thing.
That's
So
the
that's
thing.
Prison Island.
What the?
It
what the
looks
fuck
very
is Prison
ominous in this
Island?
very
is the
serene
Imperial
landscape,
capital
but
outpost.
whatever.
Which one was the one where we fought Metal Face and
not
Shelf was
just
like, "I'll
me,
kill
right?
you"?
A floating city's
Although
a bit weird.
I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now.
Built with
That
superior
one dude
defenses
that
in
we
mind.
met in the beginning of the game that like tried to run away from Dunban and
What
the other guy.
technology makes this possible?
he's Metal Face.
I do not
Hmm.
know.
I'm calling it now.
I've never had the need to.
Oh right, that guy.
Don't know.
I'm calling it now because he was
Does
like
that freak you
eaten
out?
by Mechon.
You can eat bread
I don't
without
think he was
knowing how to
actually
bake
eaten
it.
by Mech.
Makes sense
Like,
to me.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, we did make the
We were
joke
leading
a joke
Kiri's
about the
search into
Guardians from
Prison
Breath of the
Island.
Wild.
Okay.
That's true. I mean, you think he's just gonna
We will travel to the
reappear in
capital
like
first.
in Metal Face's body? Like we're
And
gonna
how
get.
do you expect us to get up there?
I don't think
Fly?
that's how that works. But
There is a
What?
transporter up
why?
ahead. We can use that.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Or you could like swim across the lake and find secret areas if you wanted to,
We've
but
been deep
why
sea
would you do
diving.
that?
Now we're gonna
But you could
fly.
just use the
This
teleporters.
place gives me
Yeah.
the creeps.
Oh, Ryan.
There
doesn't
is
like
one
the sea?
secret area like on like the side of the
Onwards
lake
to the capital.
or ocean or sea or
Still.
whatever. I don't know what to
What is it,
classify this
Dunbar?
as.
It's a sight to behold.
Land. Land.
Something.
Those look like anti-mechon defense systems.
Oh.
Oh, anti-Mechon.
The things we saw back down in Colony 9.
Yeah, but
But-
that kind of looks like the one Mechon that was on like the Mechonis or whatever. Like, well, I don't know where that is. I'm assuming it's the Mechonis, like that one like white mech or whatever that was being built, and the one person was like, "This would be our queen" or some crap like
Oh, was that like a cutscene like before or after Satoral Marsh?
that. That was like maybe something like that. I remember it,
Oh man, Satoral Marsh is another pretty area.
and then
that
I
we never
saw
get to
someone in
visit
there, and
again.
I'm like, that's gotta be like Fiora. I'm still on that train. I may be wrong. God damn if I'm wrong. That would suck.
I don't need Ricky and Charlotte in the party. Let's go with Dunban.
Swap. Yeah, keep Ricky. Ricky's God. Ricky's supreme.
Ricky is basically
He's a total G.
he's the best party member in the game.
Honestly, he is. Like, there is no reason to not have Ricky at all times on you.
Unless you really want to min-max certain areas. Which it is kind of
That's fair.
viable to do that for certain bosses. One coming up that's kind of bullshit, but
Oh, fun.
uh
Will we have to farm again?
no. It's just there are a couple of really bullshit bosses in this game, even if you are on level.
Oh, that sounds amazingly fun.
Well,
I
look,
love this game.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, that's true. It's a JRPG.
It's an RPG with action elements, and the moment they introduce Spike and like auras and all that, like, you know they're going to have some stupid uses for that.
That's true. That's true. I mean, if you're gonna fight a boss that's just like, oh, I have the aura that damages you over time, and oh, I have the aura, and I have Spike. It's like, maybe not, Chief.
I don't know why I'm going the wrong way. Maybe I should go to like where the story is.
Yeah, I was
pointing me.
wondering, are we just gonna keep like progressing plot. I feel like this is a progressing plot.
Yeah,
episode.
this is a progressing plot episode. I can explore Arid Sea another time. Because
We
this
got
area
time.
takes a while to explore. And
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
with all the disconnected teleporters, it's kind of easy to get lost.
Oh god, I can't wait to play this game and get lost. I need to sit down and finish games. I am not very good at that.
Yeah, you're like juggling 15 games right now, and then you've gotten
I-
addicted to Slay the Spire, and like
I gotta-
Baba is you,
oh
and
my
I'm like,
God.
okay, what are you doing, Max?
I've also been playing Dicey Dungeons on down low as well. I just play games, man.
I noticed that.
Anytime I really feel like playing a game, I'm like, yeah, I'll play a game. And yeah, that's not a good thing on some aspects, but in other aspects, it just means I play a lot of games. Doesn't mean I complete every single one, but I play a lot.
Oh no.
More
Who are
Melia
these
people.
guys?
They have wings on their
Are
heads.
those wings
What the
on
heck
their
is with their
head?
faces?
They
Thanks,
must fly
Shulk.
into here.
Wait,
Welcome
wings on
home,
their
Lady
head like...
Melia.
They're
No, they're, like,
actually
decorative.
connected to their head.
A lady.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah. Melia's character model, like her clothes hide the wings, but yeah,
Thank you,
she also
Captain.
has wings.
These homes
Wait,
and
are
this
you
Nopon are my
serious?
guests. See
Yeah.
them safely
I don't
to the
believe
guest
you.
quarters.
Like,
Give them anything they need.
well, actually...
They can't
I
fly with
should-
the
I
wings.
should believe
What's
you.
going on?
That's
I
just
have
weird. Why
no
is there like
idea.
bird people?
Melia,
Uh,
are you?
well,
you a
why are
bird
there
person?
Nopon? Why are there Nopon in this game? I don't know.
Oh. What the fuck? That was kind of useless, but alright.
Melia,
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I
Okay.
understand.
Thanks, bird person. Bird person, bird person,
I will
bird
arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch.
No.
Trust me.
My thanks.
Oh.
Oh boy, this is part of the JRPG where we get into politics.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
I love
okay.
politics.
It's not super politics, but it's like go to the grand city and
Lady Melia.
We're going
he
to the
says.
do
capital.
whatever.
Woo.
Xenoblade 2 definitely gets really
Sure.
stupidly heavy into
You thinking the same
politics
as me?
at one point, and I just get bored of the
Whatever
story
our
at that
position is
point.
here.
And then once they
That's
get
fair.
back to like the characters,
One
I'm like,
let us
cool,
down.
I'm in it now.
I'm sure you're right.
Because the characters of Xenoblade 2 are the best part.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is
More
Xenoblade
of
2 even
these
worth
guys.
like actually watching or not watching, playing?
Yes and no. It's good for a first time playthrough, but if you're going to do a second playthrough, you probably want to do New Game Plus instead, so you don't have to like grind through all the menuing and shit. So you can
Gotcha.
just experience the story and not have to deal with like 95% of the game, which is the menu.
Wait, defeat His Majesty? I'm confused.
Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
What's happening? My brain hurts. There's too much politic.
Oh, now we get to play as solo Melia.
Fun. Oh my god, this is a huge area too.
Yeah, and there's no landmarks, so you can't skip travel across it.
Oh yeah. So
Doing
much
side quests in this
fun.
area
You
sucks.
say the second consort's
Unless they fix it,
child
we don't know.
survived
They
the
might have.
We're gonna
ordeal.
fix.
Forgive me, First Consort.
Whoa, what the
vow
heck?
to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst
She's
she's
kinda
in
sick.
the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His
Oh, and
Majesty
she
the
is,
child's loathsome
Got
goons will
giant
go.
elf ears for some reason.
How, pray
Those
tell,
are like
will you
grotesquely
avoid the
long.
guards?
Yeah, I
I
don't
will do whatever it
understand
takes.
why.
They're not like Link elf ears, they're like
Oh, your
pointing
stupidity
90
bores me.
degrees. They're
They're like
triangles.
triangles. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I kind of
We
like
will
the
have our
mask that
chance
person's wearing.
when
That's
she
pretty
stakes her
cool.
claim to the throne.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir. What? Who's this person? Oh, is that the person we saw in the cutscene? That one girl that was like at that one weird place. With
Oh, hey,
the
at least they have
queen?
escalators here.
Oh, we're nearly at the top of Bionis. We're almost up.
Yeah, we're actually on the head.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
The tower that we're trying to go to is actually the very top of the Bionis, I believe.
So Prison Island, what is that place?
Well, I don't know what I can really say without giving away spoilers, but
Oh, okay.
the name is very literal.
Well, yeah, it's Prison Island. It's just Alcatraz. Well, I don't know what's on Prison Island.
Alcatraz?
It's Palkia and Dialga! Wait, turn around. Wait, flip around. Not this guy. Not this goo.
Yeah, but like...
Wait, flip around. Spin. Spin again. There's Palkia and Dialga! Oh, I love Pokemon.
It's Mechonis and
Palkia on the
Bionis, but
right.
close enough.
Palkia's on the right. Dialga is on the left. And the lightning bolt is Giratina's, like, face. Like, a piece of his face.
Okay.
Or you could say it's Arceus, I guess. Can't believe they put a Pokemon reference in my Xenoblade.
How dare they? Monolith
That's kinda
Soft.
epic.
Reference Pokemon.
They reference Pokemon in my video game? Ain't gonna happen. Speaking of which, I've been trying to get... I know you don't play Pokemon much, Tom, but I'm trying to get all the ones that were around when I was a kid, so I'm trying to get all of Gen 4 and Gen 5. I'm about to get all of Gen 5, but I'm missing Platinum and Diamond and Soul Silver for Gen 4. And the problem with that is, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are some of the best games in the series, but they're also some of the hardest to find. A loose
Isn't
copy
that
of
because
Soul
like
Silver...
they came out like near the end of the DS lifespan, or just because they are hard to find? Not enough copies were made.
They're really, really freaking good. They were around at the end of the DS lifespan, and they did sell well, but they're just really good, and that's the reason why people want them. And like a loose copy is about $100, and if you get them a complete inbox, I think it's like maybe like $10 more or something. But that's the one game I need. I have an extra loose copy of Heart Gold that I want to trade for Soul Silver so I can get the set. I need the. It's just at this point, it's just a bit of a meme, but I want the whole thing.
Okay.
Because I don't know how much you know about Pokemon, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver were remakes of Gen 2, and it's considered to be like one of the best Pokemon games ever. Like, period. And I agree, it's really freaking good. And then I just got freaking Gen 5, which is also considered some of the best games in the series. So that's nice, because they essentially go, hey, remember Pikachu? Fuck Pikachu. We're making new guys, and you have to use them. It's actually kind of cool, because they actually have to sit down and make a team, and not be like, I want to use the same dude I've used 4 gens ago, or something. Or like 1 gen ago or something. Not 4 gens, it doesn't work. It's cool, I really enjoy it. You have to kind of make your own team. I enjoy Black and White. I have not played Black and White 2, but I do own Black 2. And now I'm gonna own White 2.
I can't keep up with Pokemon as a series. Just like...
You don't need to.
It's there.
You can't complete it.
I can't get into Pokemon anyway. I don't think I would be able to.
Yeah, it's not a game made for everyone. You can't complete that game. You're not supposed to, I'm pretty sure. Like, you're not gonna get every Pokemon, that's just a fact. But my favorite part about that game is, like, just oh, this is important, but like... it's Palkia and Dialga!
The Monado.
The Monado.
I love Palkia!
However, if the chosen one is
Oh
black
my
of
god.
heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Black of Heart?
Among High-Entia exist the good and bad alike.
Shock's a good
Homs
guy.
and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one,
The
Better
divine
not be
seer's interrogation
Black of
will
Heart.
reveal where
Is
his
this like Lord of the
allegiances
Rings shit?
So you intend to
Yeah.
keep them confined?
No, dude, Lord of the Rings has way more lore. Oh
Father,
my
I mean,
god.
Your Majesty,
There's like...
I assure you Shulk
They're
is
like,
a pure
let's talk about
heart.
the Elf War for a hot second.
as my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit.
Are they
Lord of
gonna,
the
like...
Rings, that's another movie trilogy I actually need to sit down and watch
You
and not
haven't?
fall asleep to.
You haven't? Really?
I watched
They're
the
good.
first movie, and then like I went through like half
can
of
see
the
the Emperor's
second
words
movie, and I'm like, I'm
confuse you.
done. This is kind of boring for me.
My only issue was, you kind of have to like sit down and watch the director's cut.
Brother,
You're gonna watch the whole thing because like they cut out a lot in the theatrical cuts, and I do not own the director's cut, I still really
are to be
liked
the
all
next
3
ruler
movies.
of
I
the
think that
High
they're really,
Entia.
really good.
Me?
You just kind of have to know a bit of
Not you.
context before you go
Yes.
into it. I feel like
The Emperor asked for my counsel,
it's
and I told him.
a
as
big
I tell
series.
you
It's
now,
very long.
You will
The
make a
Similarion
fine
and The
empress.
Hobbit are really
There
good.
is no one more suited to leading our people.
Yeah, they made like
You
3
proved
movies of
that
The
when you
Hobbit. Don't
dispatched
watch
the
them. They're
Telethia.
kind of eh.
I watched the
They-
Hobbit
want to.
movies, yet I didn't watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, you watched the Hobbit
the
movies,
soldiers?
dude. They
Yeah.
split a
I am not
150
fit
page
to rule.
book
I
into
should
3
visit their families
parts.
and beg for pardon.
I know.
Oh,
I read
the
The Hobbit
flow,
after I watched the
flow.
first movie, and I'm like, huh, this book was
I know.
fine. How are they
It
gonna
does
make 3
nothing for the
movies out of
guilt, I
it?
feel.
Bro, I have
It
no
is
clue
as
how
the
they did the
Emperor
Battle of
said,
5 Armies. Like,
grieve
Bilbo
their
was knocked out
departing
for that
and
entire
engrave
thing.
in your heart their great
Like,
deeds.
Battle of Five
I did not
Armies
need
was
to know what
literally
happened there.
just
I will.
one movie. It was the 3rd movie,
You are
and it was
right
just a
to
ton of
question these
fighting.
things.
No, like,
Yeah,
exposition
but
or
that's because
plot,
they
just...
set it up.
The Emperor
Oh
has
wait, you
chosen
mean The
wisely
Hobbit? I
in
thought you meant Lord of the
Dominomial.
Rings. I'm like, yeah, but that's because they set it up and it's really cool. But no, I get you. Like the 3rd movie is just senseless fighting in the Hobbit
I am
trilogy.
To be
Uh-huh.
It doesn't
crowned
really make any
princess.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they also made
You are.
Smaug kind of a poop head in the movies. She's evil. She's evil. She's got the evil dress. She's evil.
You know
Well,
that
that
when
was
they're
easy.
exposing the middle of their cleavage that they're evil.
It's literally a JRPG. Like, look at her. She just screams, "I am evil," and I'm
understand.
pretty sure I saw her with
I would
like
never
that
openly
in like the
question
Mechanis
our
place.
divine emperor.
Huh.
Pretty sure I saw
Yet
her
the
there.
wielder of the Monado, the chosen one,
Oh
might
god.
be a useful tool.
Yes, in all JRPGs, it's either the person that
But a
like
lowly
is
servant of
literally
the
looks
realm
evil,
such
that's
as
evil,
myself
or it's the church
could
that's
never
evil.
question his
Yeah.
majesty.
This
However,
honestly
if the
wasn't very
divine
hard.
seer were
Pretty
to intervene, the seer could
excuse
free
me.
Shulk,
But
They
yeah, this
should
is kind of
be
dumb.
exchanging words as
Ba
we
ba
speak.
ba ba ba. I'm evil. I'm teasing and taunting you. Look at me tease and taunt.
I honestly don't know what's going on. I'm not really paying attention, but I played this game before and I know the general story beats. This part is kind of boring, but it's also important in some aspects.
I'm okay
so-
with it. It's just kind of like Shulk is bad.
What do we do?
Thanks, Ryan.
A fancy
I feel like I
prison
say
is
that a
still
lot in
prison.
this game. A fancy prison is still a prison.
Yeah, I
What
guess it
happened
is a
to
prison.
Melia?
Wise
I
words
don't
have
see her
never.
locked up in here
Wiser
with
words
us.
have never been said.
Exactly.
Or
Other
whatever
than,
the
"It's
fuck,
Rhyme
I can't
time."
fucking speak.
Sure.
Bro, oh my god.
Any thoughts here?
This is a mess.
Melia won't let us down.
Audio
She
won't let
promised
us
to take us to
out.
Prison Island.
Whoa.
Oh, Prison
And she's
Island.
not the kind of person to break a promise.
Yeah,
Okay,
Shulk, you've only
Shulk.
known her for like a
You
day.
win. I believe you.
Look,
If you believe Melia,
Shulk is
then
just
no arguments from me.
Luffy in this context.
He is, but Luffy is dumb. Like,
Luffy
at
is
least
an idiot. He is
Luffy
an
literally
absolute
turns
idiot.
down the hottest girl ever in period. Like they keep going, oh, she's the hottest girl ever, period. And Luffy's like, bro, I just want to eat meat.
Yes?
Oh, Boa Hancock?
Yeah, Boa Hancock.
Boa Hancock is a great side character.
She's freaking. I really like her as a side character. She's freaking great. Like I think the reason I really like her though is just because her interactions with Luffy are hilarious. She's just like, oh, I dropped my $1,000 glass. If only a hero could come pick it up. And Luffy just looks at it and goes, bro, I just want to eat meat. I fucking
Yeah.
love it. It's the entire thing. It's amazing.
the thing I love about Hancock is her like dream sequences.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good.
I just can't imagine Luffy saying in like
I
an
love it.
epic like announcer voice like Hancock.
Hancock. I imagine.
And also I
Crunk's
can't take the
voice.
name Hancock seriously.
Me neither. It's such a goofy name. They try to make her all serious too. I think that's what's great. Like, she's the most powerful. She's an emperor.
I can
She's an
kick a
empress.
puppy and everybody will forgive me. Because I'm beautiful.
Yep. But I honestly think it's pretty silly. Oh, it's this kid.
Oh hey,
Elf.
Elvis.
Oh, his name was not Elf.
What are you doing here?
The moment I said Elf, I thought of the fucking 80s puppet. And, Goddamn.
You still don't know
What a-
what I'm
what a
talking
icon.
about when I talk about the Elvis's change in character model?
No,
Huh.
Is Melia okay?
Is it like a bird person
We
thing?
didn't mean to cause her
No,
any
no,
trouble.
no, no, no.
It's the thing on his
Rest
neck,
assured,
probably,
she is
right?
Fine.
Yeah.
The real reason you have been detained is not
I don't know what
because
that
you are
means.
outsiders.
Yeah.
You don't mean...
You need to play Xenoblade 2.
Yes. The Monado.
Oh, is it something for Xenoblade 2?
You see, the high Entia
Uh,
and the Monado go
yeah.
back many years. Millennia.
Yeah, it's
I
hard to
wouldn't even know.
explain, but Xenoblade 2 kind
Leave
of
everything to me.
implies what Alvis is in Xenoblade
I
1.
shall see to it
And
that
there were a
you
ton
are
of
not
theories,
held for
but
long.
then, like, the change in
cannot have
character
the
model
saviors of
basically
Her
confirmed
Highness
that,
treated
yeah,
as criminals
Alvis
now,
is that.
can we?
Is he like a driver
Free
or
these people.
something?
I shall take responsibility for their
I'm
actions
not gonna
while
say
inside
anything in
the
case you
capital.
play Xenoblade 2.
They are now guests
I don't know if I
of the
will.
imperial family.
Sir,
Personally, like,
I
I
am
don't know,
required to
man.
report to His Majesty.
You said that Xenoblade 2 and
Otherwise, I would
Xenoblade
escort you around the capital.
1 aren't
Use
connected,
this room
though.
at your leisure. You are free to roam
Not
the city or
directly,
stay here
anyway.
and rest.
Xenoblade 1 and 2
Farewell.
take place simultaneously in different universes,
hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
and Xenoblade 2
patient.
explains that
I
connection
know what
through
it is you wish to ask.
Alvis, in a sense.
Do not fear.
Oh, okay.
You will learn when the
Still
time
don't
is
really
right.
Alvis
get it.
doesn't actually
Okay.
appear in the game, it's just implied.
Where's Xenoblade Chronicles X?
Xenoblade Chronicles X, I hear that it's a good game. I've never
The
finished it
life of the
because
rich.
it's way
So
too
where are we
fucking
going?
grindy for my taste,
Anywhere
but
here. I'm bored of
A buddy
this
of mine
stuffy
finished
room.
it. Said it was good.
Okay, then.
yeah,
Like,
I
the
know it's
gameplay's
good,
good.
but like,
Melly
I
for
hear
sure.
that it has like the worst
Ricky,
plot
wait.
twist at the end or something like
Your
that.
Eminence.
Yeah, I heard about. I think he told me that too. In a hot second.
And also, like, if you go through the OST, the
what
song
God
names
wanted?
literally spoil who the main villain
If you're
is,
after
and I'm
Alvis,
like,
he's
okay,
gone.
cool.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Where did he go?
What's he talking about? Oh, Elvis?
What happened?
What?
We
What?
received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Erith Sea. But the
Would you
transmission
go
was
do that
interrupted,
since you're the
and we've
heroes of
lost
this
all
story?
contact with the squadron.
We lost Elvis.
Sounds like they need
We
our help.
suck.
You're a JRPG pro tag. Why don't you do this? You have nothing better to do.
Of course. We're happy to help.
This is so stupid.
But
Uh-huh.
you're outsiders.
But
Soldier
you
man,
suck.
don't worry. Hero
Yeah.
is here to save the day.
At least Ricky makes everything
Dude.
better.
It is
Ricky can
most
fly?
appreciated. We
He
need all
can
the
kind of
help we can
hover.
get.
Oh, okay.
They explained that in like one of the heart to hearts.
Oh, neat.